What's going on, everybody, over on One End Pub Selling? My name is Dylan, also known as Secret, and today I'm reviewing you guys an insane gameplay by your boy One End Cosmic. He's not only got a quad nuclear for you guys, it is on freaking Nuketown, of all maps, and it is with the P shooter itself. The P90 if the gun sucked, the Weevil. How? How do you do these things? Okay, I'm in One End Pub Stomping, but I class myself as an S&D pub stomper. I pub stomp the public match S&D lobbies. I don't do this nuclear, insane, I don't even know what to call it, rampaging, kill chaining, freaking crazy stuff. I don't know how they get these freaking gameplays. I go in a game and I'm excited if I get more than one Wraith throughout the game. Like, if I get a hater, I get hyped. This is like, it's disgusting. I can get a hater easily in Search and Destroy that I can in Respawn. That's, I mean, that just means I'm good at search. That just means I suck at respawn, pretty much. That's pretty much sums it up. But either way, I can bring a commentary though. I can do that for you, yeah. But today, while you guys watch this glorious gameplay, I'm watching it too as we talk this because it's entertaining to me. Jesus, this thing's entertaining as well. But today I want to talk about the next generation of COD and the old generation that's becoming the next generation, COD 4 Remastered and Infinite Warfare. To look at it more, we're going to talk about the old Infinity Ward versus the new Infinity Ward. And just see what things the old Infinity Ward did, aka Respawn Entertainment, what Respawn did that current Infinity Ward doesn't. So let's hop right into it. First off, let's state the fact that Infinite Warfare is made by the new Infinity Ward. COD 4 was made by Respawn Entertainment, which went by Infinity Ward at the time, the old Infinity Ward, and COD 4 was made by them, yet the new Infinity Ward has copyright over the game. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. I feel like, I feel like they should have to get Respawn's permission or something to remaster it or whatever, but, either way, I'm not complaining. I mean, COD 4 Remastered is going to be really fun. Infinite Warfare is probably not, but COD 4 Remastered is. So, first off, let's look at the thing everybody talks about and the fact of community. The community matters most in Call of Duty. That all the developers say that, we listen to the community, we care about the community so much. Yet nowadays they say that, but they don't really listen to us. The best person in the community that listens to us, that for the most part listen to us, is Vonderhaar, and he's usually really chill with the fans and everything. Like, he's fun. But Infinity Ward I've never been a huge fan of, especially the new one. Honestly, I prefer Treyarch over Infinity Ward. If that's an argument, then go ahead and have the fight over it in the comments. But let's state the facts, which is what we're doing in this video. This is not biased at all, but if you actually are excited for Infinite Warfare, I'm going to tell you right now, I am excited for both games. I plan on playing Infinite Warfare Night 1, plan on playing Infinite Warfare instead of COD 4 Day 1, just because it's a new game, and because I like their weapon variety ideas. So I'm not just completely bashing over Infinite Warfare in this video, I'm just stating facts, and that's just, there's some things that I'm looking forward to it. So, I'm going to try to make this as unbiased as possible, but we'll see how much of my opinion gets in there, because let's say, if you're making the commentary, your opinion's going to shine. So, yeah. Okay, so, the community, they say they take everybody's, opinions and they put it in the game. Well, let's look at old COD 4. They took our opinion. I was not around during the life cycle, but the old Infinity Ward, I was around for part of the Modern Warfare 2 life cycle, and for the most part, they were chill with us. They gave us what they want. We go look at the new Infinity Ward, Modern Warfare 3. We told them we don't really like the whole sound horn thing, and they buffed sitrep. We told them they wanted to take it back. They never did. Let's see, Ghost. Let's look at Ghost. Ghost is the prime example, number one example for an Infinity Ward Call of Duty that sucked. Let's be real here. It goes up there as one of the worst Call of Duties ever. In my opinion, Advanced Warfare was worse, but a lot of people think COD Ghost was the worst one. But nevertheless, we're talking about the fact of Amplify. Another sound horn port that we told them they didn't want, which Amplify was pretty much Sitrep Pro, just dulled down just a tiny bit. I mean, it wasn't as bad as Sitrep Pro, but it was still really, it was obnoxious. COD Ghost, we told them that we wanted maps that flow really well and everything, and they gave us a giant cluster of random crap on one giant map over and over and over again for every map in the game. The maps in that game killed it completely. We told them we wanted serious weapon balancing, and they opened up with a gun called the MSBS that was nicknamed the Mega Super Bullshit. So that just shows up how how great that gun is. They did do one thing right. We told them we wanted just straight up kind of modern day, and it wasn't that futuristic. It was pretty chill. Because a lot of people during Black Ops 2 thought Black Ops 2 was too futuristic, and they did that, but later we did end up getting Advanced Warfare, and we found out that no. Black Ops 2 is the good type of futuristic, the futuristic that adds shock charges and that's the other thing, the black hats, or whatever, the hacking things, and that's the future part of it. Other than that, it was pretty chill. So, we later found out Advanced Warfare did that wrong, but for the most part, the regular Infinity Ward and COD Ghost, they kind of fixed it in the end. They nerfed the MSBS. They nerfed a few things. They buffed a few things. They kind of fixed out the game in the end. So nowadays, I play it a little bit. I play COD Ghost every now and then. It's not too bad, but the big deal that they did really wrong was with Infinite Warfare, because currently everybody's complaining about it. It is one of, like, what is it, like, isn't the trailer like the second most disliked video on YouTube? Like, that's crazy. It has like 3 mil dislikes at this point, probably. Last time I checked, it was 2.7 mil. So, that's kind of crazy, especially for a COD game. What they did wrong is they added the boost jumps. We kept telling them over and over and over again, boots on the ground, boots on the ground, boots on the ground, boots on the ground. We're complaining to Treyarch about boots on the ground, yet they still messed that up. So that's the big deal about it. Old Infinity Ward's winning in my book. So, that's what I think, personally. That's really all we get here because of the way things work. I really think they should have fixed it. They should have, they had 3 years to make this game. You gotta give them some slack, which I'm really starting to give them now with the way that, with the gameplay they released. The graphics look great, the campaign looks great. The boost jumps, it's gonna be like Black Ops 3 movement is what they're saying, which I'm okay with that. I enjoy Black Ops 3, I have fun with it. I'll be okay with that movement system, but I do think they should look into adding something like Advanced Warfare did for the beginning of the game's life cycle by adding in a mode where you couldn't use the boost jump, a boots on the ground mode, which I think that would be really cool if they ended up adding that in, as long as it worked well with the maps. The problem with Advanced Warfare is that their maps were designed for their movement, and it really didn't work well. Like a game like Black Ops 3, I don't use the boost too much in Black Ops 3. Like when this game first came out, I tried to not use it really at all, and I survived perfectly fine. So you can, Black Ops 3, I wish they would add something like that where you could play it boots on the ground. That would be really sick, because their maps work really well that way. You could totally play a boots on the ground. But I think if Infinity Ward looks into that for Infinite Warfare, that would be kind of cool. As long as the maps work well for it, then it should be really fun. But either way, the Black Ops 3 movement, let's be real, isn't that bad. I mean, Black Ops 3 was honestly pretty good. There was never a problem with it. It was pretty cool. I still play it to this day. It's really fun to play. The new guns things, I have a problem with that. I just hope Infinite Warfare, with all the DLC weapons, not DLC, all the weapons they have, the DLC weapons won't be as annoying if they put them in supply drops, because let's be real, they're never going to get rid of supply drops at this point. All the money they make, it's never going to go away. So, but that is all the time I have for you guys. I want to know what your thoughts on old Infinity Ward versus new Infinity Ward. I feel like a lot of the mistakes the current Infinity Ward is making are really simple ones, and they're just not thinking straight. Because let's be real, Modern Warfare 3 was one of the most hated CODs of all time in terms of voting. Like, I've looked at IGN polls and all this stuff. It was voted one of the worst. COD Ghost was voted one of the worst. And Infinite Warfare is getting a shit ton of dislikes on everything and getting so many complaints. Infinity Ward better do something right, because or else they're probably going to be making another COD. But anyways, guys, that's all the time I have. It has been your boy